driving in heavy rain is not only difficult, it can quickly become dangerous.
Today we turn to a local expert for important information you can use to stay safe while behind the wheel.
Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell continues our pinpoint weather team coverage now live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
Well, we were out and about today driving around. We saw a lot of flooded roadways. We also saw a lot of people driving through those flooded roadways. Of course, that's a big no-no. Round one, wind, rain, and some street flooding. This video from Cranston, where a downpour briefly flooded Wilbur Avenue. We were there as city workers set up barrels to block the road.
When we get these really intense, quick storms, the drains can't really handle it, so people need to be very cautious.
In fact, John Paul with AAA tells us it only takes about 4 or 5 inches of water to strand a car.
You could actually totally ruin the engine of your car and spend, $5,000 or more to get your car repaired just because you decided to hurry through a deep puddle.
But it's not just a costly mistake. You could be putting your safety at risk. So as we prepare for round two, we ask what you should do if you get stranded in high water in your car.
If your car breaks down and you're stuck in the middle of the road, the best thing you can do at that point is put on your emergency flashers, and if you're in a somewhat safe situation, stay in the car with your seatbelt on and wait for help. If you can get out of your car and get to a place of safety, that's even better because then you're out of the way of traffic.
Coming up new at 6, what you need to know about cruise control in wet weather. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tony, and our pinpoint weather team coverage continues tonight. This morning's commute was a messy one. The rain was falling hard and decreasing visibility while adding up on road surfaces.
And there's a lot of things that you can do behind the wheel to stay safe. New at 6, one thing you definitely should not do. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell joins us now live in Providence.
That's cruise control. Experts tell us cruise control on wet pavement can be very dangerous. We battled wet weather all day, and because this rain promises to be a familiar sight for the next several days, we asked John Paul from AAA what drivers need to know to stay safe.
The roads get really, really slippery during the first 15 minutes of a rainstorm. That's when all the water washes all the oils and fuels up to the surface, so the roads can become very slippery, so be cautious then. Then also, when you see water actually puddling on the road, then your car can start to hydroplane, so your tires actually ride above the road on top of the water, and that again becomes very dangerous, and that's where you can lose control.
We also asked if cruise control is safe on wet pavement.
You should only use cruise control when you have full control over your vehicle. Not in wet roads, not in snowy roads. That's when the cruise control should be shut off. That's when you need to really have 2 hands on the wheel, really be paying attention to your driving.
It's also important to avoid this, driving through flooded roads. Experts say it only takes 4 or 5 inches of water to strand a car. And as we're expecting more rain to roll through the area, AAA experts say now is a good time to double check your windshield wipers. Make sure they are in great condition ahead of the storms that are on their way. Live at the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.